Part of the things that will make me feel good, and it is this like I would think it would be like what my bank account looks like or what I have and like my family and all that, which does it. Like I do love that, right? But if I don't feel good, everything around me, like it doesn't matter.
Hop in the car, watch it go vroom, vroom. I told her mom that I was soon. Knew as a child back in the womb. Oh, told her step back, I need my broom. Hop in the car, watch it go vroom. I'm in a whip, so I gotta zoom. They tryna talk, they not in the room. I've been so real, I'm dead to the tomb. They in the way, they gotta.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Do Good Movement. Our purpose here is to make a positive impact in our society through real life education. The movement comes into play when you share the content to help other people do good just like you. And I was able to say this whole thing while staring directly at Lindsay's face.
That was good.
That was pretty good,
That
huh?
was really good. Made me feel a little bit like nervous.
Well, I don't do this all the time either, which I think some people might forget because it comes out once a month. We don't live here where the studio is, and so we, throughout time, like when I think of something, I put it down into my notes, come travel in, and then we'll go hit a ton of these back to back. So no, guys, for all of you watching, Lindsay and I don't wear the same clothes every single day. We own a couple more pairs of clothes.
I would take that back. You do wear the same clothes every single day.
Okay, let me walk them through this real quick. I got a black shirt and a white shirt.
and now we have like a tan shirt too.
We
The
got a
DG.
tan shirt, DG shirts, right? These shirts cost me $7.
You don't have to tell them that part.
They're the comfiest shirt I've ever wore, $7. And I have an arsenal of them, so I don't wear the same shirt every day. I wear the same
Yeah.
type of shirt, but there's
And same shorts and same shoes. But we can just, this is,
it just makes it
beside
easy.
the point.
There's only so much time in a day, so if you don't have to think about your outfits, you can usually get done faster and make things on time.
And then
know?
you can go to the gym for 2 hours a day.
Yeah, about that. So today we're going to talk about health and fitness. Lindsay's on the health side, and I'm on the fitness side, and we kind of overflow into each other's life. So over the last, I don't know, like 4 months, I'm becoming more on the health side and learning about that and change a lot of stuff up in our life. And then you're jumping into the fitness side, which is really cool.
Jumping back into the fitness side.
Yeah. Why health though? Like what made you so passionate about that?
I'm self-proclaimed the health woo-woo of the family. I'm not anything I talk about is nothing. I can't say it's like medical advice. I have to let everybody know. Like it's just from my own findings or research that I've done. But I don't know. It's just something that fascinates me. And I just get deeper and deeper down that hole every time I start learning about something health related. Just want to.
Did you not feel good or something? Is that
Yeah.
what brought you into it?
Yeah, basically it was.
It's kind of an odd thing, right? Like I'm into self-development, but I think health is pretty similar.
Yeah. So it was, autoimmune things happening to me a few years ago that led me into looking into healthier alternatives. So the more I dug into that, the more I found out like, this is good for me or this is bad for me. And then I just started going deeper and deeper into everything. And then it turned into all these people, all of our friends and family, like coming to me for advice when it comes to, oh, my kid's sick and has a fever. What should I do? Like that type of stuff. And I was like, okay, well, this isn't medical advice, but this is what I would do,
Yeah.
and then it just started trickling into everything. So yeah, it started with me not feeling great and then learning more and more and more and trying to help our family out and friends out. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think what got me interested in it, and not to make this like political, but it is political, is like I learned over time that the government doesn't love us.
Oh yeah.
And so like when you have like food and FDA and all that kind of stuff, like I just really like trusted like meat's meat, whatever, like you should be able to eat what's on the shelf. And then started learning about really what is going on in that. Yeah, I like race cars and cool shit like that, right? And so like what you put in your body it's like fuel in a car, right? You put bad fuel in a car, your car is not going to run. You put good fuel in your car, it's going to perform better.
Totally.
And on the fitness side of things, like I don't know why life's like this for me, but I have to learn everything the hard way.
Oh yeah.
Where I'll just go beat myself up at the gym forever, and this is over a long period of time, guys, but not seeing results and stuff, and then oh, well, you should look at the calorie intake or the protein intake, and then got into that. And then learning from Lindsay, it's like, well, you know, all protein's not the same protein, right? Like this is processed. This has this type of oil on it, all this kind of stuff. This has hormones injected into it. And I'm like, what the hell, right?
Yeah, you were just like buying whatever, like, because you were just trying to get your protein intake in. But I was like, you're not buying quality. We need to buy quality. And then that's going to change the way you're feeling. Like, take away inflammation, like help just with your recovery, like all that type of stuff. So now that you are looking into this and geeking out on it like I do, it makes me excited because I'm like, wow, you actually listen sometimes to what I say.
Well, like at the end of the day, like we'll circle this up to everybody that's listening and watching right now. I'm trying to find the right words to say this so I don't offend anybody, but I just have to just be straight. We feel like the best in life when we like look the best and feel good about ourselves at the end of the day, right? And so part of the things that will make me feel good, and it is this like I would think it would be like what my bank account looks like or what I have and like my family and all that, which does it. Like I do love that, right? But if I don't feel good, everything around me, like it doesn't matter, right? And I know we've all been there in different ways. So that's really why I'm into fitness, is the endorphins will help me think positive. And like, as you know, a lot of times Lindsay won't talk to me in the morning until I work out because I'm two different people.
I'm like, okay, I'll talk to you when you get back from the gym, because not that you're being rude or anything, but I could just tell you're just not on your game. So go get yourself at the gym, and then you can come talk to us.
So it gives me good energy. I love the endorphins from it. But like we do a lot of things where we're out with people and entertaining, and I consider myself responsible, a part of society, especially with this platform, and have a little bit of a following and guide a lot of people on life. And I think if I carry that responsibility, it's important that when you look into my life that I'm doing okay or better than average in every single piece, right? If it's finance, family, what I look like, how I take care of myself, and different things like that. Because like truly, guys, you listening right now, if I didn't take care of myself and was some type of like blob, you probably wouldn't think a lot of the things I'm talking about are relevant, or you wouldn't consider me as like a proper source of information, right?
100%.
And like, so like diving deeper into that, like we have kids, and I did this whole fitness thing for myself. But at the end of the day, when you look at the generations under us, or like where we came from, like the good habits we have and the bad habits we have came from our parents, right? And people who have mentored us in our life, or that we considered a mentor. And so all of those habits, like we catch them over time. And
they're caught.
Yeah, as Ed Milet says, they're caught not taught, right?
Yep.
And so we caught all these habits over time, and our kids are doing the same thing. So like I'm very conscious of like what my kids see and watch me doing. And some of the things that I do, as you guys who watch my social media, like I don't enjoy doing it. I do not enjoy going to the gym. I enjoy the feeling after, but I hate doing it. Staying in shape, I do not enjoy that. Not having bread on my sandwiches and stuff like that. Like I don't enjoy that, right? But I do enjoy feeling good, and I do enjoy looking good. So what I put in my body makes me feel good, and what I look like also makes me feel good. And I know what it looks like to eat bad stuff and what I feel like after, and just gross. And then when I'm out of shape, I know what I feel like, and I don't want to go to the pool parties or have people over, or go to the river and different things like that, right? So I don't want my kids to have to go through that as well. And if we are their role models and their examples, the fitness and health thing is not just for Lindsay and myself. We understand that we're leading our two little daughters through this life, and they're going to remember what we ate for dinner. They're going to remember dad in the gym every single day. They're going to remember not to cook your food in seed oil.
I literally was just going to say that. And they're going to remember, oh, my mom says I shouldn't be eating this because it has dye in it.
Yeah.
That's Rylan all the time.
Yeah.
So like, Mom, is there dye in that? And I'm like, yeah, so we probably should not. Like, let's pick a different option.
That's right. Yeah, and it's hard, guys. I mean, there's things in food that are addictive, like a drug. So the switch is pretty complicated and hard. And I know at times, like I reason with myself is like, hey, I worked out today. I should, I want to be able to have an ice cream or different things like that. It's like, no, I worked out today to be better than how I was yesterday. And if I go eat that, it's going to set me in a worse situation.
But we also have balance, like
Absolutely.
80-20. Like we don't want to seem like we're just hardcore, no fun, all fitness, health. Like, yeah, we do that, but we also 20% of the time we have little kids, we have people visiting in town. We're gonna go get ice cream with our family and our friends. Like, you have to have balance, but you also have to have like restrictions with yourself. So you can elaborate on that part.
Well, no, you hit that well. And really what I want to leave you guys with is when you have those moments where like you're feeling weak and you're not wanting to go to the gym or you're not wanting to make healthy choices, I want you to take yourself out of the equation, because sometimes it's pretty easy to reason with ourselves and fold. I want you to think about your kids. I want you to think about the people who look up to you, and are you willing to cheat on them? Are you willing to go against your will and your word to them? Because I am telling you right now, they're closely watching, and they're going to take those habits from you if they're good or bad. So the only way you make good habits go into your kid's life is for you being the one person in your bloodline to make that change and said, I'm going to be the one to go down the hard road to make these changes, so everybody that follows in my footstep has an easy path to follow. And they said, hey, mom did it, dad did it, this is who we are, and we can do it. And that's what makes it easy to make those decisions in life.
I agree, and I like it.
Awesome.
Got to teach them the good stuff.
That's right. And so if you guys don't like how you feel, then understand your kids are going to not like how they feel as well. If you guys love how you feel, your kids are going to feel that way too. So do good.